in cat, Joker in the pack, it's Ed Gamble. Double the fun, it's Donna and Verona, and Rob Beckett, their team captain. And facing them tonight, Doc a la Run, it's Dr. Run. Stand-up gal, it's Sarah Barron. And Catherine Ryan, their team captain. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, 2/3 of Brits sleep naked? And that's a survey of my neighbours done by me through their window. The average Brit spends 4 days a year looking for a parking space. It can be a nightmare. The amount of times I've ended up just landing it on the roof. And 28% of people have cheated at a pub quiz. I once cheated at a pub quiz. My girlfriend was livid when she found me in the disabled toilets with a barmaid. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. This week, it's our panellist's job to guess Britain's top invention of the last decade. Rob's team, what do you think?
Vaping.
Vaping?
Yeah, it's a big thing, isn't it? I don't do it. Nothing to do with health. I just can't face having something else to charge.
I want to try it. I really want to try vaping because I heard it gives you popcorn in the lungs and I love popcorn.
Is vaping safer than smoking? Dr. Ranj, you're a doctor, a proper, actual doctor.
Well, allegedly. So popcorn lung, you don't actually get popcorn in your lungs. It's a condition where your lungs, I think, start to look like popcorn.
Why does vape smoke cause the popcorn lung?
I don't really know. I'm not really a vaping expert.
What kind of doctor are you?
I'm a paediatrician.
And not many kids are vaping?
Thankfully not. What you got to think is that cigarettes are made by big tobacco companies, right? They probably don't have your best interests at heart, let's be honest. The same companies are now making vapes. Right. Do you reckon they've got your best interests at heart?
Yeah.
Really?
I think they do.
Yeah, it's only because you've got shares in them.
Catherine, what do you think?
I don't vape and I don't smoke. I've never smoked, but at least vapors, they're rebellious. You know, they can hide it. They're like rebels who smell like blueberry.
It smells too nice to be cool. Like, cigarettes are cool because they smell bad. Like, you smell someone smoking tobacco, you can be like, oh, that is disgusting. They don't give a shit what they're putting into their body. They are a badass legend. You know, James Dean wouldn't have ridden off on his motorbike leaving a cloud of waffles and maple syrup on.
Elvis would have.
I think that the vape flavors are more disgusting than the smell of tobacco. There's one that's called mother's milk.
No.
Which is so Freudian. It's like, oh, I want to suck a tiny nozzle that gives mother's milk. Which is like smoking a cigar and putting balls on the end.
Donna, have you ever smoked?
No.
Never?
Sometimes I have a little puff.
Sorry.
I don't think you can call them that anymore. So you smoke a little bit? What do you smoke? What?
Menthol. Cigarettes.
Menthol?
Yeah,
it's like a nurse's fag, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it feels a bit... I feel like we could be related, Donna.
Yeah.
You know when Mark McFly goes back and meets his mum the same age?
Is your mom like Donna?
Well, not now, she's 65.
Yeah, but the vibe, the personality.
The vibe, yeah. Just,
I love that.
Confident, you know.
Yeah.
This is like the weirdest chat-up lines I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you remind me of my mum when she was younger.
I know a vape flavor you'd be very interested
I used to smoke, Jimmy. I used to smoke 50 a day when I was younger.
Shush.
Yeah, I had to stop
Really?
because my fingers started going yellow and it looked like I'd been finger-banging Banana Man.
My husband, I have a husband now. I also have a T-shirt. It says, ask me about my husband. My husband, every once in a while, he'll have one. I just lock him outside. I won't come... This is what I hate about smokers. They're like, will you stand with me outside? Will you wait with me outside? Will you come with me outside? fuck yourself. I lock the door, I go in the house. And that's the way to deal with them. I locked him out the house Christmas Day.
Can I ask a question, Kevin? Say it's like a weekend and you've got an idea of what you want to do for the weekend.
Yeah.
And your husband doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
What happens?
I wouldn't know.
Let's have a look and see if vaping's up there. Yes, indeed, it's vaping. OK, we're looking for the top inventions of the last 10 years. Catherine, what do you think?
Is it dating apps?
Yeah.
People have all kinds of access to each other online. It's a weird millennial contradiction because they're timid, but they get more pussy than Mick Jagger.
I think the millennial generation are having less sex than any previously.
With you.
Dr. Ranj, have you used any dating apps?
I'm currently using 2.
You're currently using two?
Not...
So how comes you've got 2? Do you use one for a second opinion?
This guy.
Yes. Although saying that, I've gone through so many of the suggestions that it started suggesting women.
Wow.
He's completed Grindr and they've gone, I don't know, what about a girl? OK, so what about you, a dating site? Have you been on the dating apps, girls?
I haven't as myself, but I have as a character of mine called Jerome. Yeah, and he got bear gal. Yeah. Like, bear gal.
Now, a lot of people won't know what bear gal... I mean, it's me, but some of them... Some of these... yeah... What?
So basically, it means he's got bear swag in it. So he was on there like, yo, babe, you're right, yeah? Like what? What are you saying? Look at man's things, innit? Man's things is big, innit? You get me?
I need to wipe my seat after that. My
What's Jerome's profile picture?
It's my face with, so I took the hair out of my brush and I got some eyelash glue and I stuck it around here. Yeah, and I put a do-rag on.
Are you single?
No.
So what does your partner think about Jerome?
Do you think your partner is Jerome? You literally just hold some of your own hair and go, hi, Jerome. Well, hello, Verona.
Donna, have you ever used the dating apps for yourself?
Yeah, I'm on all of them.
Yeah, it's a numbers game, isn't it?
It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for you?
I mean, I have dates, but they're a disaster.
Give me all the detail.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the last one, I went on a date, which I think was Bumble, and he had a rucksack on all night. Fine, keep it on, whatever. I'm like, do you want to take your rucksack off? No, it's fine. Are you sure? Yeah. Basically, it was a survival kit for World War III.
Wow, that's so a survivalist dude.
Yeah, and he actually showed me what was in it, like loads of wires, copper, lots of copper. And there was a sheet of rubber.
Yeah, that wasn't a survival kit.
No.
What about you, Ed? Have you used any of the dating sites?
No, my relationship predates the sort of rise of the dating app, so...
Yeah, no, but sorry, but have you used any of the dating apps?
Officially, no. No, I often take my friends' phones and have fun on them, just like... It's like a mobile phone game, really, like your friends' love lives.
Yeah.
So I just swipe yes for all of them and just really mess with their lives. And it actually worked. When I did that for my friend, I just swiped yes on 30 people, and then he went on a date with one of them, and then 6 months later, she got pissed and shat in his bed, so... Perfect result for me.
I'll never forget the first time I saw my wife on Tinder. It was last week. I was furious.
There actually is an app for Jewish people as well, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Is it J-Swipe or
J-Date.
J-Date?
I am hot on J-Date. I got a lot of chicks appeal.
Oh, interesting.
There's a Jewish gay singles night called Bat Mitzvah.
Yes.
Actually,
Come on! When's my bat mitzvah?
Apparently, if you get a mazel tov if you match on J-Swipe, but as a Jew, I know that, like, the more appropriate thing would be a gif of my mother going, oi, the relief.
The thing about dating on the Tinder app is people think, well, if you treated people like that in the real world, how would it be? If you had to say face-to-face, if you had to do it to people in a bar, it wouldn't be great.
someone once asked me to punch them in the cock on an app.
Look, and I said I wouldn't ask again. So why
How big a punch? How big a...
I don't know, I didn't answer, did I?
What?
We don't know you.
Like...
You should have just unloaded a combination, like left, right, uppercut, back.
Well, surely that's more the balls, isn't it?
I don't want to try and... I would never want to try and do, like, a top trump with Donna's story about the survival kit, but I did, back in the day, a decade ago, go on a first date with someone who I met online. This was, like, pre-swiping. And I'll bang on the first date. Happy to do it, right? Yeah. So I did. And as it was happening, like, it was happening, and it was very medium, but he's like, this is how I do it. And...
You know, sex.
I'm like, it was, like, happening, and then he stopped, remaining inside me. Good. He stopped. He took my face in his hands. I know. He looked at me, and he went, still inside. He went, hey, that just then was fucking. But this now, making love. And then went for it. And when I heard that shit, my vagine went dry. Okay. It was like someone had popped a Weetabix up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously this is going to be on television, but before it is, may I suggest, if anyone's here without their partner, the next time you have sex, just stop dead, hold their face. That was fucking. This is making love. Oh, well, I can tell you, dating apps are not one of the best inventions of the last decade, but dating apps are amazing. It's like someone looked at Deliveroo and thought, this is great, but would it work for chlamydia? Tinder has significantly streamlined the dating experience. It now takes less time than ever to get to the point in a relationship where I'm sitting on the end of the bed in tears, apologising with a wet leg. But we're still trying to guess the nation's favourite inventions of the last decade. OK, fingers on buzzers. 2 more things to get. Other inventions. What else do you think, Rob?
Is it like Deliveroo and Just Eat, getting, like, food delivered?
Get food. What's your go-to? What's your order of choice?
Rob will eat anything as long as you feed him with a flat palm.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Give him a trough.
I know.
Or a salt lick. He loves a salt lick. Go on, what's your go-to delivery?
My go-to is normally Ed's mum's vagina. And I'm pretty full from that. It depends how sad I am.
Oh, go on, in terms of, like...
Well, like, you know, sometimes you go, let's be healthy, you get soaked, and then it's like some sort of KFC nightmare that arrives. It's just like a boneless bucket for one.
Don't go back to my mum's vagina.
But the problem is, they're good if you live in the city centre, but if you're a little bit further out, it just takes so long. You get this poor bloke on his bike, the freezing cold, going up a hill. I'm just thinking the whole time, like, oh, I hope my ramen's not cold when it...
I think shame's a big part of it. Like, I think one of the worst nights of my life was where I ordered a massive meal on Deliveroo, and then I was still hungry afterwards, so I ordered dessert as well. And the guy turned up, and it was the same rider from the first time. And he just looked at me like, you sad pig. And I gave him a tip, but I think we both knew that was hush money.
To get rid of the shame component, they're going to start having, like, robots do takeaway deliveries. But I don't see that going well because I think people will steal the robots. Like, I think a drunk British person sees a robot with a doner kebab. It's just like, I'm having that fucker. It's a new version of waking up with a traffic cone in your room.
Well, they have to use robots because these Deliveroo drivers, for example, are not allowed to deliver to schools. Hello, who's not allowed near schools? Pedos.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm a paediatrician.
The problem is you're so lazy, aren't we? And then we just get so used to it. Now I get, like, something you could never get delivered to your door, and then get it and go, oh, I've got to get plates out now. Like, you know, the ultimate app will be that they deliver it to you, or they come into your house, lay it out, and then eats it for me. I don't have to have the shit or the guilt the next day.
Verona, Donna, what do you think?
My thing is, I like to order a block of cheese from Co-op on Deliveroo.
A block of cheese from Co-op?
Yeah, but I don't eat the whole block of cheese in one
You put it on a cracker?
She's very
No, I just whack it
fancy.
in.
OK, let's see if food delivery apps are up there. Yes, indeed, food delivery apps.
Great invention.
In England, we have Deliveroo, Uber Eats and Just Eat. But Scotland's most popular delivery service is send the wee man for chips.
That used to be a thing. Before Deliveroo, you just find like an 8-year-old kid that was at a family party and give them 40 quid with a list. So then you'd make them go to the chip shop and give them the list and the 40 quid and then come back with the chips.
People do that with drugs now.
Do they?
Bad, isn't it?
It's bad, isn't it?
Bad.
Is it bad? You've done drugs, right? Hey, this guy.
No. I've never done anything illegal.
In this country.
I've never done anything illegal. No, I haven't. Actually, I had an operation once, right? It was on my nose, like on my sinuses. And as an anaesthetic, they do this in ear, nose and throat operations, so particularly nose ones. They give you cocaine, like pure cocaine as an anaesthetic. I was off my tits.
Yeah. And you've been off your tits ever since, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, fingers on buzzers, one more to get.
Is it selfie sticks?
I was going to say that.
Selfie sticks. Are you enjoying the selfie stick?
I mean, I liked it. It had a brief moment in the sun, and that Christmas was lit. And then selfie sticks became ironic. I just think it's such a lovely testament to how women want to be in control of their own photo. Like, we'll do anything to avoid letting a man take a photo of us. We will set a timer, throw the phone, hope to catch a good angle on the way down.
This is a very good example of that very thing, because sometimes you want to send a message to a friend.
Yeah.
You're in the pool, selfie stick, ideal. Take a look.
Happy birthday from Atlanta, Zachary Michael. I hate that I'm not there to celebrate your first New York City birthday. But I'm here, enjoying your birthday without you. Anyway, just wanted to say happy birthday, and I hope you have the best New York City birthday ever. My, what a year it's been. This time last year, you all
I'm so glad that happened as well, because New York City birthday is not a fucking thing.
We laugh, though, but some people actually really get hurt, don't they?
Oh, yeah, here's one.
This should be fun. Oh, God. I feel like this is a really bad idea, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Also, in all those clips, no one let go of the phone. Like, they weren't even breaking their own fall. They were like, as long as my phone's fine, I can't die.
I think people have got it all wrong, though. Before the selfie stick, what you used to do was you just got the ugliest member of your family to take the photo. And then you're happy they're not in it, they're happy they're not in it, job done, you can move on with your day.
Is that how you got so good at photography?
Yeah, it's really...
Oh, well, I can tell you, selfie sticks are not one of the best inventions of the last decade, but where would we be without camera phones? Well, probably in snappy snaps, awkwardly explaining why we've asked them to develop 24 pictures of our gentleman junk. OK, one more thing to get. Fingers on buzzers. What you got?
Is it like Siri and Alexa, those virtual assistant things?
Have you got that in your house?
Lou got it for me for Christmas and we didn't like it, so I sent it back. I felt like I was getting told off. He didn't understand me either. I found it quite annoying.
They didn't understand you, Rob?
No, because of my accent, so I got the hump of it.
I have that problem as well. You
don't understand me?
I can, but I have to speak really posh to Alexa. Just be like, hello, what's the weather like and where do you keep your diamonds? Like,
I find that when I speak to it like I'm like a British tourist talking to a Spanish waiter. Like, do you have chips with that?
Ours doesn't work properly because it's in like an echoey kitchen, and then I end up having to get really close to it and whisper, so I feel like such a perv. Just go, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Well, it is the last assistant that you can sexually harass without consequences. When Siri and Google and Alexa unionize, a lot of you boys are in trouble.
I throw her in the bin because I'm a bit of a jealous girlfriend, and I just couldn't stand, like, hearing my partner go, Alexa this, Alexa that. Alexa set my alarm. Like, why can't I set his alarm? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just throw it in the bin.
I just don't like them. And I've got them. I've got them in every room, and they don't fucking work. They just do not work.
What kind of stuff do you want to use them for? What do you...
I don't know. Tell me a joke. Or make me happy. Give me a date.
Get me off.
Make me happy.
Get me off. Marry me. Do something to make my life better.
The good thing about virtual assistants is they can open up the internet for your whole family, which is a good thing, right? Take a look.
Lada, play ticker.
Bobby, can you talk to play wheels?
You want to hear a station for porn detected, porno ringtone, hot chick, amateur girl, quality, sexy.
No.
Being a dildo ringtone.
Alexa, stop!
Daddy's been a bad boy. OK, well, let's have a look and see if virtual assistants are up there. Yes, virtual assistants. I don't like virtual assistants. If I want to talk to someone vaguely human, made out of plastic with a woman's voice, I'll just chat to Catherine. Some virtual assistants can't understand thick regional accents. I know how they feel. It's been 4 series, and I still don't know what that Cockney horse is saying. So those were the nation's favourite inventions, but also on the list, drones. Drones are used to deliver parcels, packages, and death from above to Iranian generals. And contactless payment. Even my nana's gone totally contactless. Now she's in a home, no one visits her. It's a joke, she's dead. Now, we've talked about the inventions that took the world by storm. What about all the other ones? I got a gift from a good friend, Rob Beckett. I got you this. It's a 360 toothbrush. It brushes all your teeth at the same time. Check it out.
I think I need 720.
OK, Catherine, I've got one for you as well. Pass that down to Catherine. I'll show you how this works. So, basically, it's a toothbrush, but you can turn it on, it vibrates, and then it goes...
Normally, I use Sillet Bang and a stiff broom.
Rob, I think it's supposed to vibrate. You don't have to do this.
Oh, it has different settings?
It's got different settings, and it's got a weird blue light. No one knows what it does.
Rob looks like he's sucking off an avatar.
Now, Catherine, you've got loads of pets, right? This is a pet treat launcher. I'll put M&M's in there.
Yeah! Oh! I got it! No, I didn't. I'm really scared. Oh, Sarah! Oh, Catherine!
Hang on, this should be easy.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this fucking target.
Have some porn.
Ah, shit. I'll try and get from that.
Rob,
It's like feeding time at this time, isn't it?
Rob, you've just brushed it.
Yes, Rob.
So, at the end of that round, Rob, Ed, Donna and Verona have 3 points. Catherine, Sarah and Dr Ranj have no points. So our next round is Pick of the Polls. Catherine, Sarah, Dr Ranj, what do you like the look of?
Oh. We like the look of Dr. Ranj.
I love how Dr. Ranj looks.
OK, so you've chosen Dr Ranj. Here's your related question. Most people have avoided going to the doctor because they're too embarrassed. True or false?
I've seen my fair share of embarrassing things, so I would say no.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've seen?
So, this young chap was brought into A&E by his parents.
Cockney, big teeth.
Basically, his mum and dad had popped out. He had a little bit of a rummage in his mum's sock drawer.
Oh, yeah.
And found one of her vibrating aids.
Right, yeah, and what happened?
And was mucking about with it.
Mucking about, yeah, sure.
People do. And it went literally went a little bit too far. To the point where he couldn't get it back out again. And he came in, and everyone kept hearing this buzzing. They're all checking their phones. He was so lucky because his parents were wetting themselves. Absolutely.
His mum wasn't anymore. He lost it.
But they couldn't take it out straight away. So he had to stay on the ward and wait for the batteries to run out.
Did it go all the way in?
All the way in. You can sometimes have a reflex where it sucks it up as well. So it literally went and then pulled it in, and before he knew it, had gone too far.
How much do you think you need to leave?
Just enough for a pair of pliers should do.
Listen, I'm not a doctor, but why wouldn't you just give him a colonic or...
Not flush it out.
Why not?
Drain pipe.
I think it literally is. I had a colonic and the world fell out of me.
I had one for a TV show. It's not been on telly yet.
I am not watching that.
The thing is, like, you sort of forget it happened, and then you'll get out of the shower and you feel a breeze. You went, what? That feels weird. And it's your new hole. And it was good because they finished and we got to go and sit in the toilet now. Like, I went, well, fine, it's all out. No, she went, no, just go and sit in the toilet. About a minute later, I just emptied. It was like an evacuation. Wow. So when you do it, there's so much coming out that you think the toilet level's going to rise.
Do you know what they call that?
You can actually start touching your ass.
Do you know what they call that?
What's that?
It's called a poonami.
Poonami, that's it.
It's so nice to learn these medical terms.
OK, most people have avoided going to the doctor because they're too embarrassed. Ed, what do you think?
I've been too embarrassed the whole time. And doctors make it more embarrassing deliberately when you go. I went for a penis issue. Imagine, like, you've got a turtleneck jumper, and then on the turtleneck jumper, the foreskin's really tight. I went in and the doctor went, OK, pop it out. That makes me feel shit about myself. Pop is a small word, isn't it? I want to go in there and go on, thwack it out. Well, just unfurl yourself there, please, Mr. Gamble.
I mean, I don't think I'm that embarrassed. I mean, like, you know, like, a lot of men don't go to that prostate check. I'm bang up for that. I'm like, if you need a check, do what you've got to do. I'll stick my finger up the doctor's arse if it helps. Fully on board.
Sarah, have you ever been too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
The thing is, I think, like, if you grew up with a Jewish mother, which I did, she took me to the doctor so often. She took me to the doctor the first time I got my period. I later realized, like a decade later, it's because she was worried. She said it was because she was worried about how long my labia were. What? But when I eventually, like, asked dudes, and I was like, can I just? And the answer that I always got every time was like...
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. But they weren't that bad. That's the point that I really feel the need to make here on national TV.
Don't you inherit your labia from your mum because how beautiful...
Have you ever been with a guy that's gone, I think I know your mum?
Because at Christmas time, I was talking about how beautiful my vagina is because I just got into talking about it lately. And I was saying, yeah, we don't have... Like, we always, when we saw pornographic images, that wasn't weird to me because that's what I know I look like and my sisters look like. And my stepdad was like, yeah, you guys all do. And we were all like, what? And he was like, oh, I mean, like, your mom. And that's how I came to that Christmas conclusion.
Oh, my God.
No.
Mine looks like an unpacked suitcase.
Donna, Verona, have you ever been too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
Yes. Yeah. I just get embarrassed because if I go for like a paper cut, pain in my knee, tonsillitis, I always end up with my top off and like 3 junior doctors just staring at my boobs.
Whoa.
Three junior doctors going, no one asked you to take your top off.
Donna, what about you? What was your... Too embarrassed to go to the doctor?
So, ladies, we have to have our smears, don't we? It's very, very important. I had an afternoon smear after work. Not great. Because, you know, you want to be fresh.
Yeah.
Wasn't fresh. Okay. So, get there. I'll have a quick duck wash in the disabled toilet.
Yeah.
That's what they're for.
Show them what a duck wash is.
Just very quick. And, I mean, there was no toilet roll. No toilet roll. Fine. There's always tissues in my bag. No tissue, but there's one, little one, very deep down inside the bag. Fine. Do the duck wash. I'm out. Legs spread up. Getting it in there, smear fine. She put something in this little kidney bowl. What is it? It's not the tissue. I've got the tissue. Put it in the toilet. Fine. Carry on with the smear. Anyway, all done. Get me pants off. Off I go. But I thought, oh, what's in that kidney bowl? Second-class stamp.
So what are you saying, true or false?
True, we're going for.
You're going true. What are you going to go for, Catherine?
Dr. Ranj tells me it's false.
Well, I can tell you the answer is false. Only 39% of people have avoided going to the doctor because they were too embarrassed. I went to the doctor and showed him my penis. I asked, is there anything I can get for this? He said, I don't know, a tiny vagina. My doctor told me I had a micro penis. I said, I want a second opinion. He said, it's also a weird shape. OK, Rob's team, what do you like the look of?
The light bulb.
You've chosen the light bulb, which means we're going to play a game. Rob and Dr. Ranj, it's time to play Buzzwire. Come join me.
Now.
What have you come as?
You know, you work at Sainsbury's from the waist up and Fred Astaire from the legs down.
You each have a buzz wire. Whoever gets to the end quickest wins. However, any time you touch the wire, you'll receive an electric shock from me. Okay, you both ready? We'll just test these. All right, Rob, you ready? Yep.
Oh, you... You said Rob!
I know I said Rob. Sorry, I'll do Rob. And Ranj.
Right, we know they work. We know they work.
Yeah, they definitely work. OK, Dr. Ranj, you go first. You can do this. You've got a steady hand. OK, here we go.
Good luck, mate.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, he's got a steady hand. Very good.
Go on, Ranj. Don't worry about the time. Just look after yourself. Very good. See,
those trousers are amazing.
Doctor. Wow.
Hope he doesn't.
Imagine you're taking a cock ring off a fractured dick.
If he don't get one buzz, I'm going to be so angry.
He's doing...
Oh! Stop! Please don't let us touch it anymore!
Short one!
Okay.
Oh, no, I just shit myself.
You didn't cut me then. Oh, I shit myself. Oh, there we go.
Really sweating.
My arse is sweating.
Well, we won't need the lube then.
Fucker.
Maybe you can go fast the rest of the way.
No, fuck!
Oh,
there we go.
The wire's not long enough! The wire's not long enough!
Sorry, to help. I'll help for you.
Oh, thank you!
OK, come on, you're nearly there now. Come on. I'll let that go.
In your own time, babe.
Well done. There you go. OK, Rob. So we're timing you here. OK, let's go.
I went through a lot of emotions there. There, I went, this is the best idea you've ever had. There, I thought my life was going to end.
No, go. That was a valiant attempt, but Rob, you get the point and the win. So at the end of that round, it's 4 points for Rob's team, 1 point for Catherine's team. 10 Cats, and the winner is the name of our final round. Here's your question. Best way to treat yourself?
Depends, is anyone in the house?
Donna, Verona, what do you do to treat yourselves?
I treat myself, I think, by a Boots meal deal, maybe. And if I want to push the boat out, then I'll get, like, an extra packet of crisp or something.
Yeah. Drink of choice in a meal deal.
Orange juice.
The orange juice.
Yeah.
Do you ever pay extra for the Ribena?
Am I a bus stop?
When did you...
Okay, what about you? How do you treat yourself?
I think it's a bit... I think a good vaginal bash followed by an Uber Eats.
Do you mean vaginal bash as in, like, a hen party?
You know...
Sarah?
I like to do like a stalking of my enemy's Facebook page.
Yeah.
Your enemies?
Like, I like to think of like people that I really hate, and I like to go on their Facebook pages or their Instagrams and see what obnoxious shit they're doing and give myself reason to hate them more.
That sounds really healthy.
Yeah.
Catherine?
Oh, I know how to treat myself. Sometimes I take the night off drinking. I sleep better, I drive better. And then I stay home with my husband. I'm a husband now. I play mind games with him. Like, I'll mention one of my friends and ask if he likes them and then watch his face try to work out the correct answer.
Dr. Ranj, what do you do?
You know, it's really sad. I just have a bath and watch Netflix on my phone.
Yeah,
Is that really sad?
Do you have one of those wooden stands for the bath? You can
No,
put a
it's for
candle,
posh people.
glass
I
of
don't
wine.
do that.
It's not for posh people.
No.
It's on Amazon for 10 quid.
That's for posh people. You're a fucking doctor.
Celebrity
Posher than that.
Also, you know, it's just a piece of wood. No, that's for posh people. That a plank.
OK, fingers on buzzers. Best way to treat yourself?
I've only been for one massage in my life. I thought I'd treat myself, but I also enjoy a big meal. So I genuinely had a full roast chicken dinner and then immediately went for a massage, which is the most painful experience of my entire life, trying to hold a fart in for an hour. And she noticed about 45 minutes in, she went, "Oh, you're very tense." I thought, so should you be. One false move, I'm going to blow your face off with my arse.
Right, I'm going to need an answer now.
Shopping.
And shopping is number 4.
Holiday.
Holiday is the right answer. Yes, the best way to treat yourself is to go on holiday. I took my Nana on her first ever flight recently. She said she couldn't really deal with all the pressure. I said, I'm not trying to pressure you, Nan. I'm just saying this is probably your last chance to join the Mile High Club. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, and I can tell you that Rob's team are the winners. Thanks to all our panelists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.